Hi family, welcome back to Sporting Fans 365.
Welcome.
We are here to give you every sporting news around the world. Presently, the FIFA World Cup is ongoing in the United States, and we have been talking about results, we have been talking about matches, but today we'll be talking about the matches that was played, Australia, Egypt, Argentina and Cape Verde. Let's start with Australia, Egypt. What do you think about that? The match ended 1-1 in the full time, but Egypt went ahead to win in the by penalty shootout. I think Egypt had their luck because they were the one that scored the goal. They also had an own goal, so maybe that was why the universe just favored them. They went ahead to win the match. What do you think?
Well, I think on going into that match, because I remember we had a pre-match session here in this same seat, and I remember telling you that I don't think Egypt will move to the next round of the competition.
Yes, I remember
that's why football is a crazy game. A lot of things will happen, a lot of people will doubt how good you are, and you have to bounce back to prove them wrong that okay, this is not who we are, this is who we are. And that's exactly what Egypt did. And that match started with a goal from them, and later Australia equalized with an own goal from the Egyptian left back, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I know it was his name.
Yes.
And in that match, I can see that they came with a lot of motivation. They can see what people are saying on the internet, and a lot of questions have been arising that is African good in playing football, because we can see that most of the teams that went to the World Cup from Africa, most of them are gone. They're out of the competition.
Yes, almost. I think we have
about
Egypt and Morocco.
Yes, Egypt and Morocco
left
in the
tournament.
competition.
Yes.
And Egypt being one of the team we have left, they can't keep on playing like they want to go back home. So that was why I think they have that motivation that okay, let's make our continent proud, and that's exactly what they did. And congratulations to them on moving to the next round of the competition. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they are going to be placed against Argentina. Let's see what they have for us in that match.
Yeah, speaking about Argentina played against Cape Verde. This is a match we thought is going to be a walk in the park for Argentina, but it turned out to be tug of war for Argentina. What I see about this match is that the difference between the way Argentina played in this match and the way Cape Verde played was Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Because it's just the difference between the team, because he got the first goal in the 29th minute. Is an assist by Lautaro Martinez, and from there Lautaro Martinez had his own goal.
Lautaro Martinez.
Yes. Lautaro Martinez.
It should be Lisandro Martinez.
Okay, but Martinez gave him the assist.
Yeah.
But so what did you see about this? Because after that, Cape Verde responded in the 59th minute. So what do you think about this match?
Yeah, what I'm going to say about this match is that the Cape Verde team played better than the Argentinian team, because in that match, the only difference in that match, like you said, is Lionel Messi, and that has to show us the impact he has on that team. That is obviously a difference maker.
Yes.
That's obviously the result, because before the goal, the Argentinian team, they were not playing anything special.
Yeah, they weren't playing anything special.
They let Cape Verde settle in the game. They gave them a lot of confidence earlier in the game, and that way, if you are a big team and you are playing against a smaller team which is known for their defense and their low block, you have to play them with so much force and so much attacking prowess so that they won't have the confidence. But in that match, Argentina gave them a lot of confidence, which I think had an impact on the match, though they were unlucky to get the result they wanted. But I'm pretty sure that with the way they played, the results might not go their way, but I am sure they won a lot of fans, because a lot of people did not expect them to play that way. Holding the current FIFA World Cup winner to a draw, and this is your first appearance in the competition, that's a very great feat for them. And I'm very sure there is more to expect from them in the nearest future.
Yes, I agree with you because the way the Cape Verde played, they came as if they had a plan, a game plan for the game, and the game plan was executed perfectly. But like I said, the difference between the both team is Lionel Messi. But I don't know what to do with that guy.
I'm going to add this. You know, their keeper Vozinha, I think that man deserves a lot of credit.
Yes.
Coming into this competition, we barely know him, and now I think he's one of the most prominent figures in the competition, even though they are knocked out of the competition already. And on coming into this competition, I think he has less than 20 million followers.
Yes.
And I think now he has more.
Yes.
If you have to compare him to players which have lesser followers to him, I think Bruno Fernandes, the Manchester United captain, has a lot of followers on Instagram compared to him before the competition, and now he has, I think, twice the number Bruno Fernandes has on Instagram, and that is because of his incredible performance in the competition. And in that match, Argentina could have grabbed more goals, but thanks to him, he was able to prevent a lot of goals, and kudos to him. And also, the guy that scored the equalizing goal in the extra time, can you help me with his name?
It's Cabrera.
That was a beautiful goal. You know, he gave the ball back to his player, and he had to move out from the space to receive the ball back. And I don't know what motivated him to shoot from that distance, because that was a very crazy distance to notice that, okay, there is an open space in the net, let me shoot there. I was expecting him to cross the ball for his player to nod, and I didn't know he could have shot the ball from there, and that was a very beautiful goal. Kudos to him too.
See, what I noticed about this Cape Verde team, like I said, they have a game plan. All this that was executed in the tournament is like they have trained for it, they have prepared for it. So if you, and one thing I know about preparation, if you prepared well, you definitely get results. And about the keeper, you know, if you are good, you are good. This man has came to the tournament. I believe, I know from the day one, from the first game he played in this tournament, he started gaining recognition based on the performance against Spain, and they were able to hold the Spanish team to a goalless draw. So that shows character he brought. So with his performance, I'm not surprised with what he's getting. If you perform well, definitely people will definitely see you. So what we have next is Colombia, Ghana. We believe Ghana should have played better in this game, but Ghana showed that they have nothing to offer in this tournament, so they deserve to go home. But they lost 1-0 to Colombia. Ghana could not score one goal. What do you say about this match?
Well, I'm not going to say we believe Ghana should have moved on.
Well, I was rooting for Ghana.
I remember we had Mr. Shegun on a session last.
Yes, we have Mr. Shegun on the show.
You and Mr. Shegun, you both vouched for Ghana to move on to the next round. And I told you that I don't see Ghana moving on to the next round of the competition, because I told you we have the experience of James Rodriguez in that Colombian team, and we have Luis Diaz, the Bayern Munich star player. And I told you that this match is going to be the battle between the midfield and the wing. Though that match, it was a disappointment because Colombia could have grabbed more goals.
Yeah, they would have scored more goals.
Yes, but
it shows how
weak the
Ghanaian team were.
Their striker got injured, so they had to bring in Luis Suarez of Sporting, and it was the one that made the goal-winning assist in the 14th minute, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, 14th minute. Yes.
That's to show to you that these people, the most complicated team you can play against is any team from South America. You remember I told you that the other day?
Yes, they are very
Look at the likes of Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, and Uruguay.
Paraguay also.
Yes, Paraguay. We are coming back to them. These teams, they don't come to play football. They come with a lot of physicality. You don't come to play like, okay, we are here for a good football. If you are to meet a team which is more advanced than your team, they are still going to give you a lot of problems because they don't play football like, okay, we are here to joke. They come with a lot of rigidity, and I think that's to show you what Colombia is also doing. Ghana, we know Ghana to have African blood in them, and they are kind of physical too. But you can't compare their physicality to anything from South America, and that's what happened in the game. Colombia was able to get the result they want, and they are moving on to the next round of the competition.
Well, what I see about this match is that the Ghanaian team was a weaker team. We saw the way they played. I think they qualified on the best loser platform. So we saw the way they played. They are weaker team. Then and another thing I remembered Mr. Segun said was a better team win. It's obvious that in this match the better team wins. So kudos to Colombia. So my people, we are here to give you everything. Just stay tuned to Sporty Fans 365. Don't forget to tell your neighbor, tell your landlord, tell your friend, tell your girlfriend, tell everyone that you know that to like, share and subscribe to Sporty Fans 365.